Okay, so the first game in this episode is going to be the game against PSCS in the Shopee Liga 1. And the team we are going to be pulling that out for this game. Actually, I need to make a change. We are going to have Francisco in goal, Adichie, Saputra, Michael Douglas and Bakhtiar at the back, Mowanto, Keiki and Matthias Firmino are in the middle, with Mohamed Wadi playing behind Maya and Mursalim. Okay then, so the first game of the episode is up and running, and as you can see, Mowanto has got himself sent off early, and this is not what we want. We aren't even going to replace him. We'll just look a little bit odd with having no left winger. Disappointing really, because we need to start picking up wins quickly to get back in some kind of rhythm in the league. And luckily the ball in behind here has found Maya, and even with 10 men, Maya continues to score goals, and I believe that's goal 37 in all competitions for Maya. Mursalim with the pass through. Maya takes the ball, gets to the goalkeeper, makes his mind up early, and smashes it into the empty net. So a disappointing start with the red card, but things turning around a little bit with the early goal. And we've gone and got a second one. Mohamed Wadi makes it 2. Saputra with the cross from the tight angle. So the throw-in comes in, somehow finds its way back to Saputra. He swings the ball in, and Wadi's there with a great header into the far corner. And 15 minutes gone, we are 2-0 up with a man down. And that would do us the world of good in terms of chasing Persija, especially if they drop points today. They are currently drawing 0-0, as you can see on the left-hand side. So hopefully they will continue to stay on level terms in their game. Although I think, looking at the league table, they have just taken the lead in their game. And now we have defending to do here. Michael Douglas picks the ball up, plays to Keiki, plays it to Matthias Firmino. He tries the shot from distance, and it isn't too far wide off the left-hand post. And it's encouraging. We are a man down, and we are still taking the game to them. We have quite a lot of bookings and a bit of real discipline in this game. We have Saputra and Adichie also on bookings, and they are in the defensive line. So in the second half, one of those, if not both of those, may be coming off the pitch with us already being a man light. The last thing that we want is to give another advantage to PSCS. But the first highlight of the second half is going to be an attack where Firmino is in behind, gets into the penalty area, did all the hard bit, and then couldn't beat the goalkeeper with the shot. Pretty tame effort that goes straight through into the goalkeeper's hands. And 53 minutes on the clock. We have a goal kick. It's played. Maya knocks it down, can't really get in behind. Played all the way back to the goalkeeper, who tries to build an attack for PSCS. Really needs somebody to be going to the ball here. Michael Douglas is that man. He clears the ball, whacks it long, and then all of a sudden now Mursalim is in behind, and Mursalim surely has put this game to bed. It's 3-0 now. I am going to make those substitutions that I was hinting at, because now we have that cushion. There is no need whatsoever to be taking any kind of risk with ill discipline. We'll get the players on bookings off. I didn't realise Matthias Firmino is also on a booking, but we've got those defensive players off, and we will continue to try and get more goals, it seems. We're not going to sit on a 3-0 lead. As the ball's played into the middle, but it's dealt with well. And then a missed jump there by somebody in the defence. Who was it? I think it's Michael Douglas. Couldn't see. I think Michael Douglas missed his header in the middle of the park, and then it's let them back in, and all of a sudden PSCS have got their tails up, and they've pulled it back to 3-2 with 25 minutes to go, and all of a sudden we are looking shaky. We've had to make those changes at the back to make sure that we don't end up with any more cards, and have seemingly fallen apart. But here's an attack with Keiki on the ball. Firmino is now just running at them. He's hit the post. If Firmino scores there, then the game again is looking likely to be finished. 77 minutes, he's hit the outside of the post as Sugarito goes into the book, and I thought that was an equaliser. I didn't realise the ball hit the post behind the goal. For a split second, it looked like it had gone in. Thankfully, it didn't. But that one has. Ardika with a shot from distance, 3-3 after 82 minutes. And this is disappointing because we are just collapsing. And they've hit the post, they've scored again. And they've gone and taken the lead. I thought there was a flag coming there. And this is the way to bottle it. A man down, 3 goals up. We make 2 changes and the whole team just falls to pieces. It's going to be a tough year to try and defend this title, it seems, if we are going to play in this kind of form. Although I can't get over how the league seems to have changed. Although Wadi is now in. Wadi has missed a glorious chance to bring us back onto level terms. If he would have done that, it would have been slightly better for us. But we have thrown away a 3-goal lead and shown everybody just how to bottle a game, really. I suppose it could be on me. I could have changed the formation and made it a bit more defensive, but I thought when we're 3-0 up and free flowing, just leave it be. But still, a disappointing start to the episode where we lose 4-3 to PSCS. Okay, so the second game in the episode is going to be against Persib in the Krating Dayang Piala Indonesian Cup. And the lineup we are going to put out is exactly the same as the one in the last game. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that we keep 11 men on the pitch this time and don't collapse again. So up and running in this Indonesian Cup game, and straight away it looks like Persib are going to try and build an attack. It's dealt with quite well. Wadi now gets the ball, plays to Saputra. He comes forwards, plays to Moanto. Ball out wide. Adichie with the cross, doesn't come to anything, but it looks like we are going to score. Matthias Firmino has scored, but it's disallowed for offside. Ball worked in well, come all the way across the goal, tapped it in the back post, and the flag was up on the far side. But this time we hit the crossbar. Moanto with the cross. He's hit the crossbar. I didn't mention, but we have got a 4-1 advantage from the first leg in this game. So don't really have to be playing 100 miles an hour, and we don't have to go and win the game 4-1 again. But hopefully, after the disappointment of the last game, we can start to build yet again, as Moanto's hit the post there from about 3 yards. So we've hit the crossbar, we've hit the post. Surely the next one is going to go in and count after the disallowed goal as well. Firmino to Maya. He's hit the inside of the post and mercifully ends up in the net, but the ball doesn't, which is disappointing. Cross from Keiki from the corner. It's cleared well. And Persib are now going to look to try and break away, but the highlight is going to run out there. And then we have another clip here where Saputra is coming forward with the ball. Keiki now has it. Firmino. And Matthias Firmino, what a goal. Smashes it from distance. Firmino gets the ball, plays it back to Keiki. Gives it to Firmino. First time on the turn, smashes it into the far corner. And that is a brilliant finish to put us ahead. 5-1 and aggregate, 1-0 in the game. And poor Persib haven't actually had an attempt on goal in the first 45 minutes of the game. So we really are looking to put them to the sword, as Firmino has scored another goal that's been disallowed. Hit both of the posts there, I think, to creep in. It hit the inside of the first post and then hit the inside of the far post, but ruled out. And at half time, we are sending the boys back out. Might make a few changes with us now having such a comfortable lead in the tie. Let's give some minutes to some players who need them. So Dadang Riyadi can come on the right hand side. Sugarito can come on in place of Keiki and give him a little bit of a rest. And Mubarak is going to come on, and we're going to play him in place of Wadi, just to see what happens, pushing him a little bit further forwards, as I think he might actually excel in that role. So 65 minutes on the clock, all of those substitutions have been made. not a lot actually happening in the way of highlights in the second half, and the game is just flying on by. But here is a highlight. Mubarak plays the ball to Muslim, can't get a shot off. Sugarito out to Bakhtiar, tries to play it in. Dealt with well by Persip as they stand strong. And then who is that down there? Sugarito, I think, might be about to get himself booked. Flew into a tackle that probably didn't need to be flown into. And we approach the last 2 minutes of the game. Not really the result that we were looking for in terms of numbers of goals. It's a win, which is obviously going to be building confidence again to try and get us back into some kind of rhythm. But a 5-1 victory over the 2 legs is enough to send us through in the cup. So we're going to push forwards again into the season, maybe come back at a critical point when we hopefully get a good run of form going. So we're going to leave it there. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to help the channel out. But for this one, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching.